She could take my shit, baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick, then I find me a chick that can make my bitch. Darkness in motion, it's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, in the hell smoking, won't let me get my roaching. Been promoting the green and the purest dirt. And please get vexed and they flood their words. On daytime telly when they light work. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger in the best one. Young boy and I'm babbling the best line. And you know I give a fuck about sometimes, yeah. Oh, yeah, shams, you could take my shit. Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Oh, yeah, shams, you could take my shit. Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Baseline hit some more. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick, then I find me a chick that can make my itch. the broken. Meanwhile, in hell smoking, won't let me get my roaching. Been promoting the green and the purest herb. MPs get vexed and they slur their words. On daytime telly, but they blur with her light work. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger and the best one. Young boy and I'm babbling the best lines. And you know I give a fuck about sometimes, yeah. Oh, you shams, you can take my sip. Baseline hits, some more 8-line this. Oh, you shams, you can take my sip. Baseline hits, some more 8-line this. Baseline hits, some more.
Buy me a whip, then I take my pick, then I find me a chick I can make my itch. Born with the knowledge of a horde of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define and define this. With the knowledge of a horde of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define and define this. With the knowledge of a horde of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define and define this. With the knowledge of a horde of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define and define this. Of a horde of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define and define this.
We were young, but not enough to be dumb. It was love. Seems like you forgot I was your only. You were complete. So excuse me for remembering all of the good times that fresh in my mind. You and I by the ocean side. Yeah, all of the good times that fresh in my mind, but not in yours. I wish I can take you back, make every moment last. If you felt what I felt, remembered completely, maybe then you'd see they're fresh in my mind. You and I, by the ocean side.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
never looking for a handout. I'm just trying to be the man now. I'm just trying to get a couple million so you pussy niggas understand now. $1 million mind, $1 million grind, time to put it all to work now. I'm just trying to get $1 million house with $1 million board now. Deep dope when she go down. Pussy good, one more round. Red and blue Haitian flag on me and that shot out to them Zoe pounds. Got beef, need 100 rounds. 187, don't you make it sound. I came in the bed, not looking for friends. I came in the bed, just looking for ends. I came in the bed, just looking for ends.
Came in the bed, just looking for ends.
So I'm sitting back right now and I'm looking like I need to take me a trip or something. Is that right? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to the money. But you try to go though. You feel me? You already know what a nigga looking for, you feel me? Hey, shawty, bring your ass over here. Mind your business, this do not concern you. You think you cooler than the Fanny chopper bullets burn you. I'm high as fuck, cause all I smoke is pressure. I just bought a Beretta, my girl a new sweater. I'm doing whatever, and plus you hating forever. I told her we can go shopping, baby, you buy whatever. Trap house booming, that means that we never sleeping. We got that Gucci, that product that had them dope bees beaming. That had them dope fiends beating.
That had them dope fiends beating.
Rhyme for the groupies, hit some rhyme for the Lucci. All my rhymes become movies. Time to climb out that hoopty. I've been trying so long, been surviving the calm. All that silence is gone. My alliance is strong. Never gonna beat my clique, my team is sick. Sweat and tears, we bleeded it. Let me teach you a bit about leadership. Gotta face your fears and defeat it quick. I'm the chief of this, bitch. You pray for our demise. I saw the bar and exceeded it. Never wasted any time. I came in the game, always aiming for fame. It was me, myself, and I. Never resolved to stop believing, and now you see I'm on the rise. When you stare at my reflection, look deep into my eyes. You know it ain't a question. My team is right behind. That's my clique. Rhyme for the groupies, hit some rhyme for the Lucci. All my rhymes become movies. Time to climb out that hoopty. I've been trying so long, been surviving the calm. All that silence is gone. My alliance is strong. Never gonna beat my clique, my team is sick. Sweat and tears, we bleeded it. Let me teach you a bit about leadership. Gotta face your fears and defeat it quick. I'm the chief of this, bitch. You pray for our demise. I saw the bar and exceeded it. Never wasted any time. I came in the game, always aiming for fame. It was me, myself, and I. Never resolved to stop believing, and now you see I'm on the rise. When you stare at my reflection, look deep into my eyes. You know it ain't a question. My team is right behind. That's my clique.
Yeah.
Yo, I said I'm my team, hey, the way you thump on the bumper, yo, it be not something, no, yeah, the way you bump like a thumper, bump like a thumper, bump like a thumper, yo, it be not something, no, yeah, the way you bump like a thumper.
But
with no further ado, I'm going to hand over to our COO, Tia Miller, as she comes up and just welcomes everybody in audience as well as who's watching at home. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. May I first say that you guys are looking extremely handsome this morning. I don't always get to see you like this, cleaned up and all dressed up. You guys look great. It's my pleasure to welcome our parents and our loved ones that are joining via live, receiving gold awards, golden awards, silver awards, merit awards, are going to be crowned Players of the Year, and that is going beyond limits known. But I also challenged you with inspiring greatness. Inspire greatness through your sport. And you've done that. You might sit there and think, how did I inspire you, Tia? Well, just watching you day by day on the Instagram that's kept live and healthy all the time by Taylor and your video analysis team, I've been watching you go from where you were to where you are today. And because of this inspiration, we've grown from humble beginnings in a very tiny gym that you all have learned to love in the last year to a 570 square meter gym, high performance center being erected for you and because of you as I speak. And you're going to be all part of that. And that's the reason why we also are having this ceremony here, because it marks an incredible time where we've gone beyond and further by putting up a beautiful campus site right here where you are sitting now. This is where your future classrooms will be. This is where your education hub will be, where you can access various online programs, not just confined to one. This is where you're going to have a slow lounge over there with a coffee bar. You can access your education after your training sessions in the gym. So for our second years coming back, you are most probably going to be launched into one of the most exciting training facilities very soon. We hope and to be ready for you by the 14th of February. And I know that our coaching staff is looking forward to coach in this beautiful gym. That's going to promise you an experience of a lifetime, trust me. So yes, that's how you've inspired us. And if I look at the amount of boys, men, I don't want to call you boys anymore, that has also risen up and are now playing for the, or training with the Western Province under 20s for Currie Cup. That's even one of our players that are with the seniors. The same at the Cheetahs, at the Pumas, contracts being handed to academy boys at the Pumas senior squad. It makes me very, very happy that I did one of the bravest things in my life to start this platform, because now you can see from what you might have witnessed on Instagram that this is truly the only other way you can achieve your goals and your dreams alongside people who, or players who actually did get those bursaries, who did get the contracts. You can still get there. And it's happening. It's happening today. It's happening as we speak. So that's incredible. It's an incredible celebration today of your success. And I also want to ask you to remember that those people in the back of the room, your Western Province coaching team, they take their jobs very personally. You are not just a number to them. You're a person. You're a life. And often they do the tough love thing, like I do, but it's because they care so much. They're so invested in each one of you sitting here, and also the reason why you are a better man today than what you were a few months ago. So, gents, before I carry on, I would like you to stand and applaud those incredible people at the back there. That's been the reason why we are here today. So let's applaud them. Absolutely amazing. There's, of course, a lot of heroes behind the scene that you don't always get to see. You know, every day you are reminded to record your RPEs, and you're reminded to tell us how you feel, and you're reminded of all these monitoring stuff we do. But there are heroes in the background who's taking all that data and recording it on sports science platforms so that we know what to do with you and what not to do with you. And the reason why you have a beautiful quarterly report. Oh, I love receiving those. I love receiving those. I literally read each and every one of them. My team will tell you that. And I watch your progress month and month on. I watch your progress. And it's amazing. So you even inspire us to be better at what we do so we can make and be in a position where we can get more out of you. So to that staff, those staff members that are not always in the front, I also want to commend you and thank you very much for beautiful reports that you provide these players every quarter, and the wonderful newsletters that tells the story of every month of what you've been through and what you've done. It's just amazing. So I also want to thank those staff members this morning. I want to leave you today with a new challenge. Whether you're going to be here for second year or whether you are departing to go on to new journeys, go further and beyond. Don't reach for the stars, guys, because there's a whole universe out there. A whole universe. You never know what you are capable of until you challenge yourself to go beyond and not just be ordinary, be extraordinary. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. We are in a position this morning to also welcome, last but not the least, he's going to be addressing you shortly, a wonderful, wonderful, one of the legends in South Africa, Coach. Now, we're going to introduce him more formally just now, but Kabamba, it is absolutely wonderful to have you here this morning. There's a lot of people that have been following your journey and your career, and thank you for being an inspiration. And thank you for taking time out to address these young men this morning. Really appreciate that. So with no further ado, gentlemen, I am proud of you. We'll do our congratulations afterwards, but enjoy your morning and celebration, as Jody said, of your success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tia. Wonderful words. And guys, you know, if ever there's a time, it's now to listen to each and every word that is going to be mentioned about you today, because words mean something. You guys, this is not a joke today. You know, this is a serious occasion because awards aren't just given out. And I think we've got to accept that in a world today where there shouldn't be losers, there are losers. And you guys, like I said earlier, need to appreciate that today you are winners. And if it's only just for today, walk with that pride, walk with that title that today you've won. You know, and if we look at our guest speaker, who I'm going to announce shortly, you know, he's a winner. He's still winning. And it just takes effort. You know, there's things that we're always going to question, but when your effort is 100%, you know, the reward is always going to be worth that effort. And if I can leave you with one thing, is that desirable difficulty refers to a task that requires considerable effort. And if you look back at 2021, that is what was had. It was, concerted effort. The desire was there, times were tough, rugby never happened all the time. As was said earlier, your coaches, put that effort in. And as we acknowledge them too, I'm sure they are acknowledging you guys as much. So, without further ado, our guest speaker today, it's just my honor, not just because I know him, but I've played against him. I've had many battles on the field with him. So it really is an honor to be able to introduce him. He's known as Kabamba, but his name is Lucas Floors, former Springbok and Blitzbok, who's made more than 200 appearances in his playing career, not just at provincial level, but at national level too. He played for the SVD Eagles, making 33 appearances. He then went on to play for Free State, as well as a few other teams. We know all of them, but again, it just shows the character of the man, that he was able to impact every union he played at, and today he still impacts through his coaching. And it's always great to see a player, a past player, not willing to just take what he's learned and put it to bed, but come back and share. And that career has taken off as he now represents Western Province at Currie Cup level. So without further ado, our guest speaker, Lucas Kabamba Floors.
Thanks, Jody. Just first of all, guys, you really look amazing. You clean up well, so it's always a privilege and honor to clean up well, even if you're a rough guy on the field. Just first of all, to Alistair and his management team, coaches, thank you for the opportunity, Tia, for considering me to be here today. When Alistair called me and he asked me to, will I be able to say a few words, 5 minutes, I said, I normally take about 15, 30 minutes because I'm a verbal person. I like to interact, intervene, to connect with my crowd. And when he said, okay, it's the graduation of the academy, I said, wow, awesome. What must I prepare for you guys today? Where do I need to go into? What do I need to read through? What will I prep for you guys today? And I already knew that I don't need to prep anything, because what you guys are going through, that is where my journey started. I was 18, 19, 20 years ago. And my career started off with a 10-man academy at SWD. Have you seen a 10-man rugby academy? Whoever had seen that? Who's been part of that? How easy can that be, guys? Is it going to be easy? So what happened at 10-Man Academy? Everything is individual skill set. It's mentally. It's physically. So you jump against 9 other guys. You prep against 9 other guys. Different positions. What allowed that you to do? You understand the props ability, you understand the hookers ability, you understand the center skill set, you understand the wings, high ball technique, and scrum half passing skill set. So that covers the holistic development of a player. When we in a position, and I'm a prop, I only focus on what's needed of my skill set. Am I right with focusing on that? No, I'm not right. I need to understand the whole picture of what's happening. There's not enough time to just scrum in a game. You're carrying ball, you defend. There's just not enough time just to be on the wing. You need to clean, you need to do all of those things. So that prepped me to be a versatile player within the skill set of defending, attacking. It created that balance. But then after that year, guys, I had the privilege to be part of a SA Rugby Academy, that were based in PE. So that is where it molded me. The older guys like Bola, Coach Warren, they were we all were part of Spoornet. So that happened in Woodstock. But when I was part of the SA Rugby Academy, that is where I understood my purpose of what I need to do to take out, not 100%, 110% out of this opportunity that's been given to me. So how do you take 110% out of an opportunity? You guys went through a program for a year. What's been implemented? So did you keep diary of what's been implemented this year? Because to measure what's been implemented, you can only go back to the start and then going from there and measure performance. Tia said the report has been there. So now you have a booklet that's been so you go back, because we're in a situation in South African rugby where we were 2 years ago, there were no opportunities to play in any format because there were only one junior format. What age group was that? The last 2 years, only under 20. That was the only format of junior rugby in the whole country. How many formats do you think we're going to have now in 2022? You're right. You're going to have 3 junior formats. Naming what? Under 20 starting in February. Under 19 and under 21 starting in August. So suddenly, where you only had one competition, now suddenly we're going to have 3 junior competitions where all of you fall in under the category. You think there's enough players actively in good shape to be able to participate in a provincial under 20 in the whole country? Do you think that? So that's where the academy players, which are in these academies, can go play for any other union. You think the Lions have enough under 20 players to participate in Currie Cup and in the under 20 competition? Do you follow the trends of teams fielding Currie Cup teams for the last 2 weeks? What's the average of under 20 players playing in the Currie Cup at the moment? Guess? Percentage. Over the whole Currie Cup, what's the percentage of under 20 players you think? That's 19 turning 20 that's playing Currie Cup. 33%, guys. A third of all the teams, the big union teams, play under 20. With the Bulls not even using the under 20s, in the next few weeks they need to start them. So who is going to play for the union in the under 20 competition? That's where your CVs are important. You can't just sit here, wait for Coach Esther, Coach Warren, Coach Bola, Coach Jody to do things for you. You need to do your own research, your own hard work. You need to step up, step out of your comfort zone, step into the world, and then just be present and present yourself out there. It's easy when other people are doing things for you. But when you need to go onto the pitch, who's going to do it for you? Who's going to do the hard yards? Who's going to graft? I can write you a CV that no one will go against. Any player sitting here, that union will take you. But when you need to go into the field, is it that piece of paper that's pitching there? Or is it what's in here and in there? So it's all about the ability. With ability, you need to present yourself. You need to apply your skill set, your worthiness, your awareness. You want to be there. I want this. I want to be part of this. This is what I want. When I was 19 years old, sitting like you in academy, I never thought that I would be a Springbok in 15s and in 7s. I didn't even dream about it. 23, I was 7 Springbok. How quickly does things happen in 3 years? 2 years later, I'm a Springbok 15s player. You think my journey is finished now? I'm done. You know, there's Bola. The most easiest thing is to get there, but to stay there is the most difficult thing. Because you're not the only guy that have the dream, that want to be there. There's always coming through. The system always get faulted. Next talent, better than you. Bigger, higher, taller, stronger. What we need to start working harder. Start working different. Start prepping different things. Start to apply your mind in a different way. All of us can do 50 push-ups. It's how you change. If everyone does the same way, you be different. You do a clap. You do 5 claps in between, but you'll get to 50. Your workout needs to be different. If the same way every day, you just to make that 5 meters or 7 meters. That's how it's supposed to be. You need to be different. I want to I just want to touch on a few things that I really want you guys to understand that we can make it in what we put our mind to, but then we really need to believe it. We really need to put, guys, you need to put your mind, your heart, your soul. You need to put aside your best friend, your best mate, you need to focus. I don't know, guys, when you go home, you don't think about a girlfriend, you just think about that interesting line out I did today, that interesting ruck that Jody did, that interesting conditioning wrestling that Kuni did. Guys, I've been coached played with by most of these guys. Kuni nailed me. I were Blitzbock and he were the conditioning coach. He really destroyed me, but I didn't quit. I was like 27, 28 years old. I could have told him to off, but I put in the hard work, guys. So these are the things that we need to understand. I've coached with Coach Warren, with Coach Bola. I've played against Jody, lots of games. We said words to each other, we roughen each other up, but those are water under the bridge, guys. It's not about me and him and just sitting there. It's about you. You have the opportunity to part your career. And if you're not taking full responsibility and ownership, brothers, we don't want to come visit you and then you hide from us in 5 years' time. We want you to face us because a year's work, sweat, time, effort that the coaches put in, time away from their families, wives, husbands, ladies have husbands, kids, just to be with you, to put that extra mile in. So just a few things before I conclude this is just a few facts that I want you guys to understand and just to put your mind to. So I was 22 years old when I played my first Currie Cup game. So you all know I played 6 flank. How much do you think I weighed when I played my first Currie Cup game? Okay, 92, yeah. 85, one more? 75. 75 kgs when I played my first Currie Cup game. How much do you think I weigh when I played my first Super Rugby game? That were 3 years later. No, 2 years later. Okay, 82. 83. Still lighter than most of these loose forwards and forwards sitting here. It's back weights. When I played my first test at Twickenham, how much do you think I weigh? Okay, you watch the game. 87. What do you think? What was my max weight along my playing career? I'm 92 now, so I'm fit. It's because of the beer and steaks, I can afford that now, so I can eat it. How much do you think I weigh when I finish my career, my average weight around my career? "89 kgs. So that was my average weight along my playing career. 89 kgs at a height of 175. As a loose forward, playing over 200 Currie Cup games, 84 Super Rugby games, national 15s and 7s. Who said these things can't be achieved? No one in life can control your pathway. No one. If God put it on your path, that is destined to happen. And you put in the hard work, it will happen. It will happen. No one, not even your best mate, can be in your way. How you want it? How much? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Who, what, when, where? It's the only thing. That's the only difference. It's all is in here. It's a mindset. It's a mind shift. You just now in 2 years that you want to be. You need to see yourself within 2 years. You need to see the vision. You need to see the picture. You need to see what is out there for me the next year, 2 years, next years. If you don't do that, bad luck. It's not going to happen. So every career, even if it's a work time and you really will achieve it. You guys, it's your day. I want you guys to enjoy this. But remember, guys, it doesn't end here. When you get your certificate, this is the beginning of the next chapter in your life, in your career, in rugby. The opportunity is there. Rugby is the toughest sport out there. Why? Because there's people, there's coaches, there's managers that put preference over this player, over that player. It happens. If someone tells you it doesn't happen, he's lying. It does happen. I have my favorite players also. But then F you. You won't be part of my setup. Okay? So, please, guys, plan, attitude, and you'll achieve it. Thank you.
Unbelievable. And guys, I hope that you took note. I hope your ears were and focus. See ears. What you just received was more than gold, to be honest. You know, to hear words from an experienced player who's been there and done it and has actually been where you are today, I think we couldn't have found a better fit for our guest speaker today. So thank you to Ali for that. And now as we move on, guys, just my nugget I want to give you in between each speaker we received today is that 2021 was a page completed. You now have turned the page. And don't be alarmed that the new page is blank. The new page will always be blank because it will always be the opportunity for you to move forward, okay? And not live by what you did last year or on the next page. So as you've heard now, take the new page, write down everything you want to do, and go for it. Those are the words we heard now in a nutshell, and those are words that you can live by. The opportunity is ripe for each and every one of you now. And we here at the Academy believe that you guys are capable. And you know this year it's been about ownership, it's been about accountability. So take those things now, guys. Go back and reflect and move forward. So once again, Kabamba, thank you very much for that. We really appreciate your time. We know that you have a busy schedule. And your words were really great to hear, even for us that have retired. And it almost made me feel like I want to put my boots on again for one more game. We're now going to call up Kuni. We're going to ask Kuni to come up here and just say a few words on behalf of the Western Province Rugby Academy.
Good morning, gentlemen. Those I haven't greeted yet. Sure, here we are, 1 year later. It feels like, and I'm sure it feels for you, the same for you. Like yesterday when you guys arrived at Mount Simon, big-eyed, unsure of what's going to happen this year. I don't know if you guys recall, it was very, very hot that day. And we all were sweating, and I think you guys were sweating as well, just from pure excitement, And here we are a year later. We've survived. Gents, I want to congratulate you for getting through this year. There's been, from my side, a lot of, sometimes, probably most of the times, hard talks with you guys. But there's been a lot of good and highlights throughout the year. And I have learned, and I'm sure the coaches will confirm that as well, I've learned a lot from you guys as well. Okay, but before I continue with that, I just want to say from my side, well done and congratulations for sitting here today. Okay, well done, gents. When I look back at this group of players and the past year, the one thing that I really have to say, and I said it to you guys a lot of times before, so this is not new to you, but the one thing that stands out is how much times you guys surprised me with your grit and your fighting spirit. You were never the biggest group of players. Whenever we played against any other team, we were most of the times, probably 90% of the times, we were a smaller team than anyone else we played against. But you guys never let that interfere with your game plan, with your grit, with your fighting spirit. You guys put your hands up and you fought. And I'm sure every team will testify to that you guys played against, that if you play against this group of players, it's going to be tough. You might win us, but it's going to be tough. And from my perspective, that is all I can ever ask of you. Okay, so that fighting spirit that you've showed throughout this year, gentlemen, I want to encourage you, continue with that. Whether that is back at the academy, working harder, or whether that is continuing on your life journey, wherever you might be going. Keep fighting. The game is not done until you decide to give up. Okay, you can win games in the last seconds of a game. If the chips are down, if life is tough, life is going to happen. Life's not easy, gentlemen. Going forward, it's going to be tough. There's going to be times where you feel, I don't know where I'm going now. Keep fighting. Keep working hard. Okay. If there's one thing that throughout the year, probably every single family meeting we had that I spoke to you guys about, it is hard work. You have to work hard. And I promise you, me and Coach Kabamba didn't compare notes before the time, but he nailed exactly what I'm going to talk to you guys about again. With some of you guys, this is my last opportunity to try and plant that seed that I've been trying to get through to the whole year. Hard work is what you need. There's no other way around that. And it's so fitting that Coach Kabamba is here today. Because if there's one guy that I've had the privilege to work with, and his whole life is a testimony of hard work. It's inspiring to listen to that man's testimony. And the golden thread throughout that is hard work, like he basically said to you guys right now. Gentlemen, and when I say hard work, what do I mean by that? There's a lot of different definitions that we can give to hard work. The one I want to plant today, to leave you guys with, is when I say hard work, it's pitching up. Be there. Whether it's a field session, just be there. Whether it's life, work, be there. Once that's the first hurdle that you have to go across. That's the first step of getting into that habit of hard work, is be there, pitch up. If I'm at the field, I've already made the decision not to stay in my bed, or not to watch TV, or not to sit and chat to my girlfriend, or whatever the case might be. I've made the decision that I'm going to be there. I've pitched up on the field. Then I'm there. I might as well now use this opportunity to train and make the best of it. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. I could have just stayed in bed. And the more I'm in that habit of pitching up, the more opportunities starts happening from there. Opportunities that you don't even know or think about right now. Like Coach Kabamba just said. He didn't even dream of being a Springbok. But by pitching up, by being at training sessions, that's where opportunity starts to happen. And that same principle applies to life. It's very easy to sit behind a computer screen and mail a CV to people for work. Everyone can do that. But if I want that coaching opportunity, if I want that coaching job, not everyone is willing to put in the hard work, to be there, to pitch up at that training session, even if they're not paying me. But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there every single day. That's pitching up. From that, people start noticing you. Or maybe they don't even notice me. But I'm learning. I promise you, if you're at that field session or at a coaching session where you're coaching for free, you are learning more than you would have been learning when you're in bed sleeping or watching TV. You are meeting people. If I have to look at CVs, and we look at a lot of CVs, everyone sends a nice CV. Coach Kabamba said he can write you a CV that will give you the coaching job. Nina will invite you to the coaching session. But that's not what's going to help you. You need to pitch up and be there. And once you're there, the first hurdle, you're over the first hurdle, now we start working hard. That's the easier part. The most difficult part is to be there every day consistently. So I want to challenge you with that, gentlemen. The guys that's leaving us, I want to challenge you with that for life after the academy. Whatever journey you are about to embark on now, pitch up. Keep pitching up. When the chips are down, when you feel like I'm not getting anything out of the effort I'm putting in, just keep pitching up. Somewhere, something is going to open up for you. It's a fact. I've seen it throughout my life. Every coach will tell you, in all the years I've been in sports, I have seen so many very talented players wasting talent. I've seen so many talented players, like you all here, not achieving their goals, getting distracted from their goals. That happens. I've never seen a player that works hard that said, I did all of this work for nothing. It's been a waste of my time. Never. You might not, through hard work, always achieve the team that you want to achieve. I'm not saying that's a guarantee. But that hard work is never for nothing. Please remember that. Please keep working hard. The group that's continuing with us, that's my challenge to you today. And this message will continue to be at every family meeting when I talk to you guys. We have to work harder. If you think you work hard now, you have to double that effort. And I'm sure Coach Bola, Coach Kabamba, everyone that's achieved the highest level, what they achieve. If I think back on my career, people will say that I was always working hard. And if I look back now today, I'm telling you, I should have worked twice as hard. I didn't work hard enough. That's why I'm saying this to you. I'm challenging you. I'm going to finish off. Whatever is happening after this, please remember, you are always part of this Western Province family. I am here, the coaches are there for you. Please check in if you're not staying with us. Please come and chat to us. If there's anything we can help you with, we're always there. You are part of this family. Go out and represent this brand, this family that you've been part of for this last couple of months, last year. Represent it well. Be proud of this family. Make us proud. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you, Kuni, and once again, some very wise words shared with us. And again, I hope you guys take that in completely. So now we get to the part that we've all come here for. The part where you guys have put in the effort for the past 10 months, 12 months, what you've achieved in 2021. It's now the award ceremony. That time where we see the efforts or the fruits of our labor, as they say. And just on what Kuni said, I just want to elaborate. Working hard is understanding your time, nothing else. Because when you understand your time, you'll understand the effort you need to put in. And then you'll see how easy working hard can be. But that is a personal choice. And again, I just wanted to throw that in there. As most of you know, I love inspiring you guys. I love seeing you guys grow. And today is that foundation laid for your growth. Know that from today, you grow. But again, it's your choice. So just to get into why we're here today. We're here today to give out awards. There are categories to each award that you'll receive. And for those at home that are watching, just a brief explanation. We have the first up would be white. And white is the completion of the high performance program. And as you boys know, everything that we've done this year has been about high performance. We then have bronze. Bronze was between 60 and 90% athleticism and skill. We have silver between 70 and 74% athleticism and skill, and then gold, which was over 75% athleticism and skill. We then move on to yellow, which is our merit award, and then green, which is our institute award at the end, which is our special awards where the best of the best gets announced. And guys, before we get into this awards, awards can go one of two ways. You can either criticize or you can celebrate with them. And today is about celebrating with each other. You guys have spent the last 10 months together on campus. Celebrate each other today, most of all. And if you feel undone by, it just means you can go back, reevaluate, and work harder to aspire to what you felt you could achieve today. That's all it is. Remember, as I've shared with you guys, failure is a good thing, okay? And when you succeed, all you've done is you've managed your failure really well. And that's what this is about, okay? Your success today is because you've gone back and you've worked on everything that you needed to work on. So let us begin our awards. I'm going to call up Coach Kuni, and he's going to hand out the awards, as well as the other coaches who are going to be a part of this. If you guys can please come up now. And as I said, we are going to start with white, and white was the completion of the high performance program. First up, we have Anakosi July. You guys can give him a round of applause. Brandon Jacobs. Brighton, Africa.
Oh yeah, I don't need no liquor and I don't need no drugs. Feel like I am gifted to really get that buzz. 'Cause I just like the music, so that is what I want. Let me tell you.
Chad Hay.
That's what I'm on like. Let's go and do it now, we know I'm sober. Energy is crazy, yeah, I am taking over. I can really make these days so chilling on the sofa. 'Cause I am a monster and I can't take it over.
Christopher Dodd. Severino Lambert. Duncan Swartz. Gerald Gamby. Godric Fries. Graham Saliers. Andrew Smith. Enrique Kutsia. Heineke Olivier. Jan Daniel Saliers. Jared Brown. Jalen Pretorius. JP Steinberg. Kieran Naidu. Kwako Sambu. Lindelani Yolo. Lisa Matezala. Lutho Nkangani. Makasonke Mawale. Martin van Bovenkamp. Mikael James. Maha Moshasleli. Nandi Moses. Pippin Honach. Rion de Kock. Ruan van der Skeef. Sinalo Yankees. Sydney Volkveen. Kai Samsudin. Hezwin Jacobs. Tuso Makreshle. Tumo Maboa. Warren Botha. Xavier De Bruin. Zaid Wilton. And that concludes our white certificates. Let's just give them a round of applause once again. We now move on to our bronze athletes. And as I said earlier, this has come with a 60 to 69% athleticism and skill. First up, we have Aaron Aronser. Ayon Adams. Bradwin Rhodes. Chadwin Brown. Dion Jobe. Edmilson Fredericks. Emmanuel Farrar. Sandra Moss. Jordan Doyle. Liam Maharaj. Luke Yaz. Mishle Kwaba. Nipo Nakabinde. Nicholas Engelbrecht. Echike Shokane. Yolisa Shankankane. John Van Niel. Valdemir Geraldebloem. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes all our bronze, sorry. We now move on to silver awards. As mentioned earlier, this is a 70 to 74% athleticism and skill shown throughout the year. First up, we have Botsele Kuyabandi. Nathan Spath. Sixolene Pini. Tanesh Kowere. Vuyani Sateleki. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes silver. Give them another round of applause, please. We now move on to our gold certificates. And our gold is those that have achieved over 75% athleticism and skill. Brandon Botha. Dian Basson. Jaden Norman. Vian Kruger. Okay, let's give all those gold another round. We now move on to Merit Awards. Merit Awards came about if you were called up to represent a union, and we have a few boys that have found themselves in that position. So we're going to start with Ian Adams. Dian Basson. Edmilson Fredericks. Jan Daniel Soliers. Nande Moses. And lastly but not least, Vian Kruger. Okay, let's give those a round of applause, please. Okay, now we move on to what I believe is the best awards left for last. It's those who have put the effort in and now reap the rewards. First award is going to be the best condition forward, and that goes to Aeon Adams. Next up, we have best condition back, Emmanuel Farao. Next, we have best rugby back, Emmanuel Farao. Best rugby forward, Jan Daniel Soliers.
me a chick, I can make my bitch.
And now the last award, the MVP 2021, goes to none other than Mahau.
Born with the knowledge of a heart of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define the finest. Born with the knowledge of a heart of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define the finest.
Let's give all of them another round of applause, please. We have one more award. It's a merit award, a late arrival. If we can please call up Daryl Makruger.
Born with the knowledge of a heart of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define the finest.
Well, that brings our award ceremony to a close. But once again, before we end, let's just all give each other another round of applause.
Born with the knowledge of a heart of a lion, they gon' have a hard time to define the finest.
Well done, guys. Really well done. And take that certificate and, don't do whatever you want to do with it, but take it today and marvel at it. Look at your name. Look at the print, okay? It means something special to you guys. Use that as a moment to move forward. But again, well done, guys. Well done for all the effort and hard work that you guys put in 2021. And we do look forward to seeing most of you return in 2022 just as enthused and just as ready. We're now going to call back up onto stage our COO, Tia Müller, as she comes and just gives thanks.
Guys, once again, thank you very much for attending today, showing up and being here for your graduation. It really is such an honor to watch you there from the back, receiving your certificates. May the white all turn into gold in the next year. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing that happen. And may you all walk away with merit certificates at the end of 2022 as well. Once again, to the incredible team of people that has put this ceremony together, our Western Province staff, management, the guys streaming at the back, making this possible for your parents to watch. Thank you very much for setting this all up. To our caterers, thank you very much, guys. We're going to be inviting you for some light refreshments now. Thank you very much. And to Jody, our guest, our master of ceremony, thank you. And definitely, Flores, you've really just, Mr. Flores, you've just absolutely inspired me. I'm so happy you were here today. And may people remember, the gents here, remember what you've said today. And then lastly, I know your parents couldn't all be here today. I think we forgot to thank our highest power, and that's our God Almighty, for having made it possible for you to be at the Academy this year, enabling your parents to make this possible. A big thank you goes to our Lord Almighty, and a big thank you goes to our parents for investing in this journey. We thank you very, very much. And for those of you that's made your parents extremely proud by holding an extra award this morning, I'm sure they are bursting with pride at home. Thank you very much, parents, for your support throughout the year. And again, thank you to all of you, and congratulations. You guys, go and celebrate this evening. Where's the Central first team? Go slow. Go slow. But anyway, wherever you might be celebrating this evening, go slow. Yeah, I know about the Central first team. Go out there and enjoy your day. It's a hot day out. Go swim. Please, guys, just take care on the roads. Be careful on the roads when you're traveling, please, and always keep sense and sensibility and responsibility. Okay, a joyous moment can turn into a catastrophe in no time, so always, always, always keep your head on your shoulders. Okay, praying for you for an incredible year ahead, and let's welcome those first years with enthusiasm when they arrive on the 14th. I'm looking forward that you guys are going to set an amazing example to those first years. May they aspire to be like you. Anyway, guys, go and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again. Kun, thank you.
Nothing can stop.
I came in the game, I was aiming for fame. It was me, myself, and I. Never been thought to stop believing in how you see I'm on the rise. When you stare at my reflection, look deep into my eyes. You know it ain't a question. My team is right behind, that's my clique.
Yeah.
Yo, I said I'm not too much in, hey, the way you thump